What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Stacks from Scratch. That's right, it's me, your girl, your host, your home girl, Toya A. Slater. And yes, you know, if you've already been here before, you can just call me Toya. And I'm so glad to have you on the couch with me today. And listen, girl, we're gonna have a conversation about the language of money. We're gonna focus on how rich people talk to themselves about their money and what they never say to themselves about their money. And I want to talk about how to ask yourself questions, the right questions that will get you rich. Now, I know some of us are not excited or in some of us really not trying to get rich. Maybe we not looking for millions of dollars, but I am. Now, some of you may not be. So when I say rich, don't just think of dollars and cents, because when I'm saying rich to you, I'm speaking about the joys of living, the riches of living. Okay, things that we want to do that we often avoid because of the lack of money. So that's what I mean when I say get rich. Okay, now look, I want to talk about this today, and it's super important to me because we will never get to where we want to be, no matter how many rituals we do, no matter how many books we read, until we begin to speak the language of money. We won't be able to draw it in a way that is highly effective for us. Okay, so because money shapes everything, that shapes everything about the way we feel about the money. It shapes everything about how we feel about what we doing with the money, and about how the money is displaying itself and showing up to us in life. Well, that's because the way we talking about the money, or the way we calling it in. So I'm gonna be real with you. Now, when I look at rich people or wealthy people, I notice they have a certain way of talking, speaking, when they speaking about money, and when they just speaking in general, they use certain words that relate to money in a good way. Okay, so I want to talk about some of those things and point out to you things that you should be saying more of, and things that you should say less of. Like, I'll never have enough money, I can't afford that. Instead, I want you to say things like, I choose to spend my money on that or this, or I'm creating more money every day for things that I want and need. And this will give you a better grip in your mind on the money that you're trying to chase, or that you're trying to attract. Okay? Now, you see the difference. You felt that difference in chasing and attracting. There's two opposite things. Okay? So one mindset says, I'm stuck here. But the other says, I have the power to create money whenever I need to. And that's the kicker. If you've been saying stuff like, I can't afford that, that's just not possible right now, you gotta learn to flip the script, because your word is your wand. If you want to build a real relationship with the money, you have to talk to yourself like a person who already has it. Okay? Rich people, I never heard them say things like, I'm so bad with money, I just never have enough. Instead, they saying things like, I've learned to manage my money better. I'm learning better every day, and as I learn better, I do better. That's my own personal mantra. So it's not about perfection. It's about growing and leveling up to the point that you want to get to. And it's not about knowing all the right words to say, but it is about knowing the words that will be more effective in accomplishing your money goals. You can always improve. There's always room for improvement. Okay? And not just about money right there. There's always room for improvement for a woman of status. Alright? And now, let's talk about how we're going to center our mindset around money, because this is a practice. And I know a lot of y'all be thinking, I don't have no money right now to do that and travel and go out of town. I don't have no money right now to go shopping and get these new shoes I want. I don't have money for that. And I know, because I am quick to say some of these things myself in the past. But let me tell you this. When you gonna start asking yourself better questions? It's the questions that we asking ourselves in private, in our mind, that are manifesting for us. Why don't I have enough money? And see, that's what broke the mold for me. When I started asking myself, why don't I ever have any money? That's when I started to see a big shift in the way money was coming to me. I started getting more opportunities when I started asking myself the right questions. So please, if you have time today, sit down and write yourself some questions. Write yourself 5 questions about the money and about your relationship with the money. I mean, I can't explain it, but I do remember sitting on my couch one morning doing up and watching a Paul McKenna video, and he was just talking about laughing with the money, and I created a ceremony right there on the couch and said, this is it right here, right now. This is where I have flipped the script with the money. Money is now coming to my hands with ease. Money is just falling in my lap. I do not serve money, but the money serves me. And the money loves me. So when I took on this concept in my mind, out of nowhere, stuff started changing, and it was so unexpected. I was getting calls for they wanted not just one money bouquet, they needed 10 or 15. And these opportunities was exactly what I was looking for. So it's all about shifting from a problem mindset to a solution mindset. And because every problem comes with a solution, even the money problems. And when you start asking yourself the right questions, your brain starts seeking out the answers, which leads to your subconscious working for you, working on your behalf, and finding more ways to bring that abundance right into your front door. Okay? Alright, and here's one other thing I want you to remember. You deserve it. If you're alive and breathing, you deserve wealth and abundance. You are not on this earth to suffer. True, every man has his suffering, but you are not here to remain in the suffering. And it's to find meaning in the suffering. So start speaking like you believe it and say, I am worthy of financial money. Money flows to people easily. It could flow to me just as easily. Say this every day. I am learning to create new ways to make money. And you might be thinking it sounds too easy. Of course it does. But don't forget, everything that you're thinking is going to come with an action step. It'll be inspired, so you'll know what to do, when to do it, and who to do it around. And most of the time, you won't even know it's being done. This is how the universe works. You'll just be thinking you're doing a regular pattern or following a regular instruction, and boom, there go the opportunity. That's how it works. Alright, so get ready to shift now. I'm not telling you this is going to happen overnight, but once you be consistent with this, that's the key that's going to open the door, unlock the door. And just like anything else you practice, you will get better and better and better. What they say, practice makes what? Alright then, so here's your challenge. I want you to start paying more attention to your self-talk. How are you talking to yourself about the money? And when you catch yourself saying something negative, I want you to slap yourself. I'm just playing. Don't do that. Don't slap yourself. I want you to grab yourself in the mind and gently redirect your thinking, because your mind's going to point it out to you. You're doing it now. You're doing it. Negative self-talk. There it is. And I want you to gently guide it back. Not snatch it back. Just imagine as if you was walking a lion down the street and he turns his head to go the other way. You wouldn't snatch him back. You would gently redirect him. You always need constant recoursing Just as if driving a car, this is constantly keeping that car on track. It doesn't do it alone. You have to help it. So you can do the same thing to your self-talk. And when you find it going to the left, just gently nudge it. Come on, no. We're not doing that no more. Right here, right now. And say your name. Right here, right now. Latoya Slater is gently pulling my thought back to the positive side. Y'all, I enjoy doing this so much, and I hope it's giving y'all some value today. Remember, you're not just dreaming here. Life is but a dream, but this stuff happening for us, and I want you to know people are really building new realities out here, really changing their money patterns. Why not you? Your words have power to do that, so use them wisely. That's all I got for y'all today, okay? I wish the best for every one of you, and I hope that this journey is transforming your life, transforming the way you think about money. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please, if you don't mind, so we can keep pushing this information out there for the friends of ours and the women in the community who might need this and who might want to join us on this journey. Don't forget to share, because I got more tips. I got more resources. I've been studying for y'all. I got videos coming out consistently. I'm not going to promise I can be there every day, but I'm committed to this journey with you, and I will be here, and I will keep showing up with more wealth talk, with more speaking things into existence for us ladies, okay? And I'll see y'all in the next one. Stack them coins, get out of here, go, 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 and be prosperous.
Subscribe now.